Hello everyone, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. We are in year 17, year 7, you get it. We are working on overthrowing the governor. I'm a little worried about our rebellion stat, but we only need to get 3 more, +5 rebellions, We're at a pretty decent stress level. We've got lots of kudos. And we've got something with our girlfriend Marz right in front of us. I think this is the first year of this life that we are all, our final evolution, like we're Pokemon, through the awkward middle phase. Let's talk to Marz, and then go from there. You find Marz going through old holo photos from when you were all kids aboard the Stratospheric. She gives you a sad little smile and pats the couch next to her. "Come look through some photos with me," she says. "I forgot about some of these." Marz brings up a picture of Anemone and Cal from when they were probably 4 or 5 years old. They're both stripped down to just their pants and have painted monster faces on their chests, and are standing on top of the table in the creche waving swords above their heads. You remember that table being a fort, a pirate ship, a haunted house, and a jungle cave, depending on the day. "Look at them," Marz says, smiling. "They used to be the best of friends, right? Whenever you saw one, the other was always tagging along behind them." She sighs. "It's so weird that they, never talk to each other anymore. I mean, I get it. Anemone got all weird about being a soldier after her brother died, and Cal really doubled down on the whole hippie aesthetic. Sad that they grew apart." Marz hums non-committally and goes to the next image. Tammy's gentle face smiles back at you. She's in the ship's galley, learning how to make soy sweets from ant antecedent. She's wearing an apron, but almost all of her is covered in different colored powders used for flavoring and coloring the sweets. Even the tips of her pointed ears are dusted with it. "Oh," Marz sighs, "look at this one." "Look at her sweet little face," Marz croons. "Just a little baby. Gosh, she's simply the sweetest, like a soy sweet. Her and Cal are just disgustingly perfect for each other." She touches the screen fondly. "I hope he spoils that sweet little angel absolutely rotten. She deserves it. I don't know what we'd do without her." Marz taps through some more photos, pursing her lips. "I swear, there's at least one picture of Dice in here," she mutters. It takes almost a minute, but she finally finds one. Tang and Dice's joint 5th birthday party, complete with matching soy cakes. Their mother, Besk, is just out of frame, a drink in her hands. Oh, I'd have liked to see her. "Oh, this was before Dice got all weird about his birthday," Marz hums. "I still have no idea what happened there. I mean, who doesn't like birthdays?" "It's weird to see them so happy together," she continues. "I can't remember the last time I saw either of them really smile like that." Marz sighs. "And now Tang spends all her time cooped up in engineering, and Dice spends more time outside the colony than he spends in it. It's just so sad." Marz stares down at the little hologram in her hand. "I didn't mean to bully him so much," she admits softly. "I thought I was helping him learn how to fit in, toughening him up a little so he didn't cry so much, Her mouth twitches with a sad smile. "But I guess I just ended up pushing him further away. When I was little, I didn't understand that words could hurt people, because they don't hurt me." You could have been nicer to him. Marz sits back and sighs. "That's true." Ooh, new art. Nice art, too. Probably use that as a thumbnail for this episode. I love it when they give us new art pieces, because they make for way better thumbnails than just, the standard overshot, "It's weird looking back on when we used to be kids," Marz muses. "We were so innocent. We had no idea about the wormhole or Vertumna. No dying, no famine, no killer pollen, no animal attacks. I mean, we didn't even have bad weather on the ship. All we cared about was playing and popularity." Marz gestures to herself. "Now look at me. I'm working on the bridge. And you know it's all politics. It's like a professional popularity contest. Lum is an idiot, but he's got one thing going for him, Marz laughs. And that the man has an absolutely impeccable social media game. If nothing else, he knows how to get people to vote for him. Really, that's all you need. Marz leans over and rests her head on your shoulder. Her hair smells like jasmine. Thank you for going through those pictures with me, she says quietly. I try to keep my eyes on the future, but sometimes it's nice to remember where you came from. I wonder if that was meant as her 80 friendship event. I thought it would maybe be the 100 friendship, but we didn't get her final card, so it can't be that. Maybe it's because we're dating? But I don't think so. I know I've never gotten that one before, but I've had her friendship up really high. In fact, I think the first life, didn't I have it at like 96 right before the end? Like, I almost got her maxed out. Alright, no one has anything. Oh, Rex has something. Hey, Rex. Beginning construction. Just a flirting chance, okay. Should grab our hug, though. I don't think we've grabbed that yet. Yep. Hugs are nice. Hugs are very important. Do you like cake, Nomi? I don't know if they like cake. I don't know if they dislike it, so let's give you a cake. I'm swimming in them at this point. Nomi likes it, but we didn't get a +2 from it. Oh, yum, yum, yum! It looks really tasty! I'll eat cake any day of the week, Nomi exclaims. Over time, I feel like all of my female voices for this game have slowly blended together. Okay, we can assist the governor, and that's probably good to do. I know we're also doing photo phoner, but we'll go for plot, because I think now that it's a new year, we'll actually get some new events. Being Lum's assistant isn't the glamorous life of political intrigue you were hoping for. He's more of a soldier than a politician, and even then, you hear he's not much of a soldier either. I need to clean my screen at some point. Yeah, my screen needs a good wash. If he notices that people mock him, he doesn't seem to care. It almost makes him more boastful. Like he thinks the sole duty of the governor is to soak up as much attention and power and wield it whenever and however he likes. Whenever he's questioned on something, he unleashes such a torrent of bravado and barely veiled threats that it's impossible to make your own point. And then he just pushes through what he wanted to do anyway. It's infuriating. Given that the colony's governance was based around the idea of communication and empathy, no one seems to know how to contain him. As for the Helios, they seem to have their own ways to get around him. They're grateful he's gotten into politics, because that means your older and more experienced Security Chief Rhett makes all but the largest military decisions. In fact, you think some of them enjoy that he's such a moron because they hope the colony fails. They think he's entertaining. Oh, that's not a good sign! Marz is responsible for producing his social media content, which he considers an important part of his brand. They mostly consist of powerful sounding but ultimately empty speeches about how great the colony is doing and how proud everyone should be of their really, really, truly great work. Just fantastic, really. Usually while carrying a log of mushwood, so he looks super strong. You and Marz are huddled in command trying to avoid his attention while Marz scrolls through Lum's selfie roll, trying to pick the best one for social media. As a political strategy, it's not unheard of, she mutters. Plenty of Earth dictators used it. I just can't tell if it's his official strategy or if he really is this vain. He's smarter than he makes himself out to be, I'm pretty sure. He is a bit of an idiot, but he's very shrewd. You hear footsteps approaching, and Marz groans. Lum clasps his hand on her shoulder and smiles broadly.
There you are! I was thinking, in the next video, I think the colony is ready to see some of the footage from that counterattack I led against the enemy aliens.
Oh, stars. You've heard of this. Lum plays the footage, a shaky holopalm recording of Lum screaming, "For Earth!" and charging into battle during the attack just before your 17th birthday. Yeah, we needed time to advance to get this event. He looks like a complete idiot, his stupid cape flip-flapping in the wind, and his face purple from exertion and fear. You barely stop yourself from cringing. The scene erupts into chaos and the explosion that almost got everyone killed. You can't believe this is the footage he wants to hold up as proof of his bravery and vision. This is great footage, Marz simpers. Just really great. It's actually perfect for Garrett to practice working on his video editing skills. You shoot Marz a stinky look, but she just smiles. Lum agrees. With such great material, he practically did your job for you. I'm really hoping we have a chance for some of that sweet rebellion points right now. We're gonna edit him to make him look like the absolute buffoon that he is. Come on, game, don't disappoint me. Yeah! How are you going to spin this into a propaganda piece? I don't want to persuade him to do something else. No, I want to make him look like shit. We're going to try and make him look bad. I don't even care. We are doing it. All cards. Oh, that is a terrible card to have locked in the middle. I need to get rid of that card as soon as possible. Put that there. We'll still get the bonus from it. And then we'll do this. Yeah, that is a really bad card to get locked in the middle. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Neighbors become wild. Four, five. What do we have a bonus on? Straights. I don't think we're going to be able to do much with a straight here. Okay, we need to get a 36, which would be so easy with this hand if I didn't have that stupid, boring card. I hate that one so much. Yeah, that's so crap. That's fine. We managed to make it through. I'm just gonna take the win on that one, which is apparently the best we could have done. Absolutely take that. -1 colony defense, that's not great. You crack your knuckles and settle in to make Lum worse than a joke. You make him a meme. Oh yes. Marz cackles when she watches the video. Then hits send. It's perfect, she says. I don't care if he looks bad. Garbage in, garbage out, you know. She sighs wistfully as people start to react to the video. I would give you much better source material, you totally would. Honestly, if I didn't want to be the governor myself, Marz would absolutely be the #1 choice. She just needs people alongside her that can kind of rein her in and point out when things that she doesn't think is important are actually important. People that she trusts, you know? But, that's not this life. Birthday party. Ah, yes, the one that turns into a fight. I think I can get some rebellion from this. Yeah. You ignore your invitation, but by evening, literally everyone you know pings your holopump to wish you happy birthday and ask where you are. Good. We only need one more bit of rebellion to be above the threshold that I know we need. Even Tangent is at the dance. You'll never live it down if you don't go, so you sigh and drag your feet over to the lounge, arriving fashionably late. None of this is new. Oh, so we don't get the birthday wishes, but we arrive in time for this bullshit. Good. There's our rebellion. That's what we need. I don't know when when we need that 75, but as long as we make sure to stay up at that level or above it, we're good. Angry. Yeah, screw declaring war on the planet, you're an idiot. Maybe now we can start the overthrowing process. You know, there's an achievement for getting to 100 rebellion I might have to choose a few things I might not like, but I might be able to bang that achievement out this year. We'll see. Well, not this year, this life. I don't think we're going to get it this year. I'm seeing nothing new. I'm also seeing no collectibles. I'm possibly being blind. That is a thing. Is there one, like, up here? No, okay. Yeah, then I don't think there's one out right now. I miss having my perception maxed. Oh, you might notice that that's gone. I was messing around with that a little bit before starting the episode. I like having it there, but I should try and remember to utilize this more often for thumbnail shots. Okay, where the heck am I going? We are going back to command to continue our focus. Actually, before we do, can we maybe do date with Marz? Yeah, clear our stress. You have dinner. There aren't too many places in the colony you can take a cultured person like Marz, but you have a few tricks up your sleeve. You figure you can throw together a pretty good romantic dinner on your balcony for a girlfriend with luxurious taste. Marz smiles as you pull out her chair at the little table you've decorated with candles and fancy dinnerware. She makes appreciative oohs and ahs as you reveal dinner, which is gracious of her considering it's just food from the cafeteria. It's beautiful, she says as you tuck into dinner. Maybe the same kind of food you've eaten all your life, but the company really elevates the whole experience. That's cute. Okay, so it's the governor. You passed the construction yard on your way to work. Right, I've never actually had him successfully complete his bar, and I'm not sure what's entailed in that. Is it really just, like, getting your friendship points with him up enough? Like, quickly enough? Hey, come take a look at this, he says, leading you over to where a portion of the heliosphere is being married to the heliosphere. Being heliopause? I guess maybe that's what the living quarters part is called? As being married to the old living quarters with a scaffolding of mushwood. Isn't this wild? It's like our two ships are actually becoming one! He throws his arm around your shoulder. It's like a metaphor, get it? The colony and us from the Helio learning how to work together. How we build our environment affects how we live, you know? You should come by and help me, he continues. It's really fun. You get to build things and the construction crew is really nice. And you get to hang out with me. Interesting. Maybe that's how you do it. Wait, why not start right now? He hands you a plas cutter, a gun-shaped tool that emits a thin beam of superheated plasma. No time like the present, right? Zeke says we always need more workers here. But you do have another job that you promised to do. Sorry, I've got a job to do. Ah! Not good. Rex thwaps himself on the forehead. Oh, duh, of course. You've always got something going on. He lets you get back to work with a wave and a smile. Shit. Gotta get rebellious again! If card to the right is... Oh! We'll make out with ourself as a talent show champion. Oh, ew. Get that shit out of here. Sure. Actually, if we do this, we'll get a +1 skill to skill we don't even need. It'll amuse me more. Yeah, that's fine. We got 6 persuasion. Too bad we're already maxed. It'd be kind of neat if there was like a hidden overclock for a skill where it stops recording past 100, but the game still keeps track. And when you get to like 150 or 200 in that stat, it gives you like a special extra perk or something. That'd be cool. Alright, no one has anything. I don't think so, and I'm not seeing any collectibles. Alright, then I guess we're going to head back in to the command and hopefully get a little bit more rebellious. Apply to work in construction. 30 toughness. Was that there before? I'm not sure if it was there before. I wasn't really paying attention, but that's good to know. You help mediate an argument between two people who can't decide how to split the shared space outside their residences. You're able to pull up the council minutes where it was decided that communal spaces must be utilized for the maximum enjoyment of all connected private spaces, regardless of proximity to entrances and windows. You tell the two complainants that they must figure out a way to equitably share the space or to leave it empty for maximum utility. You're proud that you managed to solve this problem without putting it on the governor's desk. Interesting. Good, no card locked. Cards with gems are wild. That's pretty decent. Too bad I don't have anything that takes advantage of that, but that's okay. $47. Doesn't really matter either way. And yet still we could have gotten a 51 out of that. To be fair, I probably could have organized it a little bit better, but that's fine. Welcome to Pollen. Oh, hey Marz. What's up? You're surprised by Marz's soft hands covering your eyes. Garrett, she croons. Come with me. I have a surprise for you. Giggling, Marz leads you to your bedroom and removes her hands from your eyes. Still giggling, she gestures to a canvas-covered easel in the middle of the bedroom. Ta-da! Ooh, are you gonna take me to bed now? Present for me? Aw, Marz. Garrett, Marz sighs, smiling even as she gives you a gentle thwap on the arm. Get your mind out of the gutter for like 5 minutes? You can't make me! Marz grabs the canvas and pulls it away from the easel with a dramatic flourish. In the painting, Marz is standing atop a mountain, raising her fist to the sky as lightning crashes around her. You are there as well, grasping a flag emblazoned with an image of the stratospheric as it whips heroically around you both. Marz runs her finger down the painting's elegant frame. It looks like real wood, not nanoprint. I commissioned this from Nomi, she says, like a genuine patron of the arts. It might be the first piece of fine art ever created on this boring rock. What do you think? It's beautiful, thank you. Marz smiles. Of course, darling. Only the best for you. Marz folds the canvas and sets it aside, then sits down on your bed. She bids you to come sit next to her and takes your hands in hers. I just wanted to do something to thank you for everything you've done for me, she says. She squeezes your hands. You're my best friend on this whole planet, she continues. You really get me. We're BFFFE, best friends for freaking ever. She leans in and gives you a kiss, and you're not bad looking either. I promise I'll keep you on your toes. I expect nothing less, Marz replies. She seems genuinely sincere. The problem with people in power is that no one has the guts to stand up to them and tell them when they're wrong. You talk for hours about your lives and plans for the future. Then, as the yellow afternoon sun sets, the two of you step onto your balcony to watch the colony grounds. Marz pulls a glass bottle from where she's hidden it under your bed. Man, she had this whole evening planned. What a champion. It's no 1945 Chateau Mouton or Rothschild, she says, uncapping the nano-printed bottle with a satisfying thump. But it'll do. Ah, that was her 100 friendship event. Okay. Just got the achievement and Marz's Ambition 3. So she should show up on our main menu starting from now on. I'll make sure to show that off at the start of next episode. You pour what's left in your canteen into a nearby potted plant, and Marz fills it with fermented mushroom wine. Cheers to us, she says, clinking the bottle with your canteen. Together, there's nothing we can't do. +5 kudos. Ooh. So it went from, Marz's ambition cards went from losing us kudos to gaining us kudos. That makes sense. Like an investment, you know? Also, I gotta say, of the 3 romances I've seen in this game so far, Marz is the most wholesome and, like, actual healthy romantic relationship, but also I have a feeling it's going to be the only one that doesn't fall apart in the epilogue kind of thing, because Anemone's didn't go well. I think she died early, and she eventually had kids, but, like, you know, kind of had to be persuaded into it. Tang, I love you, you dorky nut job, but she doesn't last well post game, and that makes sense. She's got a lot on her plate, and she burns herself out early. I have a feeling one of the only endings we're going to get where Tangent, like, is healthy is A, where we prevent the virus and the bomb, and B, reconcile Tang and Dice. Because those two need each other. They really do. So I have a feeling every other life that we get, Tang is not going to end well. Alright, let's get back into command. No sense in stopping right now. You develop a bit of an affinity for the bitter, bracing taste of blep tea. Everyone around you drinks it, so you're always fetching some. It's easy to start pouring yourself a cup every once in a while. Then every other day. Then every day. Then multiple times a day. You realize you have to cut back when you start seeing visions. Well, more visions than usual anyway. Time to put down the mildly hallucinogenic stimulants, Garrett. You can't tell me what to do! Card to the right becomes wild. It's a pretty good one. We could do that and that. And bonus to pairs, eh? $5, which really helps, and then we get another 5 for 45. It's too bad we can't get a third 5, or a fifth 5, because that would be an achievement. Actually, hold on. Hold the phone right now. Achievement get! Gimme. Those are all 5s. Give me the achievement, game! No! You bastard! How could you do this? They were all 5s. I did the thing! Oh well. Always opportunities to try it again later. Alright, nothing seems to be happening for right now, so let's maybe go do a bit more photo phonering, which should give us almost max creativity. In fact, yeah, let's spend the rest of pollen just maxing our creativity. Gonna go like this. In addition to playing the photo phoner, you work on adding descriptive video to some of the old holo recordings. You don't anyone want to miss the work of the masters, even if they can't see the holograms. Oh, that's cool. You record audio overlays describing the rolling meadows, crashing waves, busy streets, psychedelic visions, surreal geometric dances, and more. That's cool. Accessibility is always a good goal to strive for. Okay, so we've got a 9, 8, 6, Dad's Love, and I guess we'll do that. Could have gotten one more point. Okay. It's fine, we still got our +6 there. So creativity is now at 98. Bravery is at 54, I do believe. I think you can still overthrow the governor without committing the majority of your time to it, because I know there is an ending that involves taking the overseer's offer and brokering peace, but you can't do that if Lum is the governor. So I think for that one you kind of have to just let Marz take command, but I'm not actually sure. There's plenty of holo video. Oh. Yeah. Nothing new there. Card to the right becomes wild. Always good. What was I gonna say? Here, let's move these over. I imagine when I'm getting all the, the career endings and stuff, which mostly just involve, gunning down on a specific job, I'll probably blitz through those, do most of them off camera, and just kind of show anything new or interesting that happens. Those I'll probably save towards the end of all of our, important endings. If I haven't managed to get all the romances by then, I'll probably show those off. Give gifts every month instead of once a season. Oh, that's cool. Weird for it to be locked to creativity, but now we can give gifts every month if we really want to. Now that the pollen is gone, I can see a little bit better. Probably missed a collectible or two. Flower, we take that. I know we still have the Transcendence ending, which I'm planning on doing next, assuming we're able to successfully overthrow the governor on this life, which will lead us to another ending that I don't want to spoil for the, 5 of you watching that haven't played way more than I have. And then we have the, yeah, we've only got a few more, important endings left that don't involve, bad endings, like letting the plague go off. And then after that, it's just kind of grinding out the career endings and, a couple more romances we'll probably do alongside those, as well as just choosing specific things to make sure I get specific cards. Because I'd like to get them all. We're actually doing pretty decent. Here's our illustrations, which we didn't have this one before. That's pretty good. I was looking at this one for a bit before starting the episode. So we've actually gotten a good fair chunk of those, and then endings. Most of these are just career endings, I believe. But we've still managed to get very specific things done. We've got almost all the oh no, we do have all the backgrounds. We did manage to get the bar at some point? I feel like I shouldn't have that. But okay. And then cards. We've got... Oh god, look at that just keep expanding. We've definitely got a good amount of them, but there's a whole chunk that we're missing. Especially a lot of physical cards, but we'll probably get that when we're doing a soldier life. Got a good chunk of the intelligence cards, although we're obviously missing some, and a decent chunk of the social cards. And then we haven't bought all the equipment, of course, which is where all those come from. Yeah, no, hang on. Where's my achievement for getting the 5s? Where is it here? This. I totally... Oh! A flush. A flush of 5/5s. Shoot, okay. They all have to be the same color or at least be wild. And I think I had 2 colors in wild there. That would do it. Okay. Well, enough faffing about. Let's get back to busyness. It's a pretty odd situation, Lum having 2 assistants. He does need the help, most of the time, but sometimes you and Marz are both done your work and can safely assume that Lum won't be causing any more trouble. Times like that, no one minds if you and Marz leave work early. You find constructive ways to pass the time. Educational, even. Alright. That's a pretty good card to get locked there. Nice. I feel like I played that oh, it's a bit better to do it like this, so sure, why not? Oh, because that makes that a pair. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like that's the best we could... Really? 52? How? Vertumnalia. Yeah, make your dumb speeches. Last year, Vertumnalia will be held. Didn't get any rebellion for that. I was hoping I would. Oh, Echinacea is a thing again. We love you, Tammy. You are amazing. Everyone's talking about the future. Now, we're at 70 right now because I made that stupid choice earlier. This would put us at 65 again. But, like... I guess we already have several of those cards. And while I would like one more... No. Don't care. Don't care! I am a champion, I'm not giving it up! Oh, yo, I can't even do photo phone ring? You know what? You know what? You know what? Heck with this. Heck with this. Do this again. Should get the same cards, yep. Boop, and... oh. Did I have you there? I did. Did I? Oh, that's what I had. Yeah, okay. It's fine. We'll do the exact same. Vertumnalia. Skip through. Skip the games. Good. You head off to the wall. Dice is already there, having slipped away sometime during the speeches. I hate this colony, he mutters. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. After the festivities, everyone's having a cheerful time. Alright, we're back to 75. That's what we need. I feel like I'm kind of wasting my time working in command right now because we're just getting the generic events, but at the same time I don't think there's much else to advance the career. I'd like to just get the bravery or empathy up, which means I should probably do some work in the creche. Not in the creche, in the, you know, in the lounge area. Tammy, you are awesome. One or two, maybe. This is not a millions of baby life. No, thank you. Alright, well, we'll see if we get a random event this time after Vertumnalia. If not, we'll go do some other things. We did. Social media presence. Oh, here, this is actually a new one. Marz usually handles Lum's social media presence, which is an unusually important job for a colony so small. Lum really cares about his image. You think it must be part of his strategy. If people think that they alone are frustrated with a leader that everyone else seems to like, they're less likely to voice their discontent. It seems a little dishonest, though. You've seen Lum's hollow message inbox and joined him on some of his excursions to speak to the people. You know Lum isn't as well liked as he makes himself out to be. +3 bonus to straights, eh? Those 2 investigations in a row are interesting. If we put that here, it'd be 35, 36. What, wild doesn't count? It's wild, baby. Okay, what about that? 44. Ooh, if we could get one more 5 here. Damn. I want that achievement. Ooh. Tell me that counts as 1. That's a flush. Yeah, I got the achievement! Get dunked on! Ooh. Getting ready to leave your quarters one day when you're stopped by your mom, who hasn't left for work yet. She's always been an early riser, out into the fields before first sunrise. That she specifically stayed home to talk to you is a bad sign. I don't want to talk to you. I feel like this is maybe because our rebellion's pretty high. Sit down, Garrett, she says. We have to talk, okay? You sit down across from your mother. She stares you down, just looking. Right into your soul, like she's counting up every bad thing you've ever done. I don't think you appreciate how much I know about you, she says finally. With the amount of freedom you kids have, you forget that you're being watched. I don't like what I'm seeing. And your attitude, she spits, is absolutely atrocious. I know you're a teenager and you're supposed to push boundaries, but this is ridiculous. You're ridiculous. Mumble about having saved her life. We'll just stay silent. She bangs her fist on the table for emphasis. This isn't some hollow-vid high school drama, Garrett. This is real life. This is life or death. Do you get what I'm saying? We're the only humans here. If we don't fight for our survival with everything we have, there won't be another colony ship falling out of the sky to save us. Oh, I love you. I love, most of the adults. I just want to overthrow Lum. You have to learn how to fit in. You're a part of a larger community, an ecosystem. You're supposed to be learning that, but you're running out of time. Soon you'll be an adult. People will need to rely on you. That's probably going to give us loyalty. That's probably going to give us rebellion. I don't know what that's going to do. I want to do that, because I'm not an asshole. I'm not an angsty shitheel either. But I don't know why I expected better from you, Garrett. You haven't given me any reason to. This is so fucking angsty. You don't know what it's like to be me. Your mom's eyes go somber and distant. You're right, she says evenly. I don't. When I was just a little older than you are now, I was fighting a war against the people of Earth. First they ignored us, then they mocked us, then they attacked us. She pats her prosthetic leg. And then we won. All so we could give you the chance to grow up here. Don't disrespect me by wasting it. I'm not, Mom. I'm just trying to overthrow the central leadership. God! You're not going to come out ahead in this conversation. You stand up abruptly, mutter something about having to get to class, and storm out. I didn't like that. I didn't like anything about that. But it does say your relationship with adults in colony government. It's more about the colony government for me. The adults are fine. I've got no problem with power command, structures of authority, and people in charge, even if they're not me. They just need to actually do a good job of doing it. Alright, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more things we can do before the year ends. I feel like that was maybe a trigger, so we'll do this. It's the exact same one we had before. Okay, so we're probably wasting time with this. Let's try and do something else for a bit. Card gets +3. 5, 4... Kind of don't want to use that card. 11, eh? Oh, right, +3. Can we do this any better? Don't think so. Game disagrees. Could have gotten a 57. Excuse you? Okay. And welcome to Wet. I always love hearing the rain sounds slowly kinda... Ooh, hi there. Slowly fade in. Okay, I think that's it. Alright, something else we can do. We've already mastered the photo phoner. We're not going to get any more creativity. I'd like to get bravery up. We're currently at 56. We need 10 more to get a perk. It gives me empathy. It only gives 1 bravery. What's our empathy at? 36. We have just enough for... just a little more than what we needed for the perk. Is there anything else we can do to maybe get some bravery? Probably combat training. Oh, that would be over here now. I don't know why, but I started thinking of the old layout. Lookout duty. It just gives combat and animals. Do get bravery from playing sports ball. You know, maybe we'll go back and do a little bit of sports balling. You haven't been back to the sports ball pitch since before the big attack that took Calm's life. You know Rhett's the coach now, though he doesn't care as much as Calm did. He's more concerned with getting sports ball players to sign up for the defense force. You show up for practice and spot Vase and Rex on the pitch, standing with a healthy distance between the two of them. Vase is surrounded by a group of friends, and Rex is bopping a sports ball on his head and chest. Anemone is here as well. She's wearing Calm's old sports ball jersey. Rhett picks her as captain for one team and you as the other. Who do you pick for your team? Rex? Duh. Popularity doesn't matter in sports ball, you think. Rex pops the ball under his arm and saunters over, ignoring the venomous look Vase gives him. Anemone chooses Vase right away. Ooh, I don't know if we're going to get this one. +3 bonus to straights. Let's get our sciences out, I think. 16... 8. Making out with Marz. That's very appropriate. And another 5. That's 39. We're gonna talk our way through this sports ball match. 5, 4, 4, 4, 4. Hell yeah. You and Rex whip the butts of Vase and Anemone and everyone else on their team.
You cheated, Vase complains. Come on, Garrett and Dogboy against me and Nemi. How is that even a contest?
He storms off the pitch, venting about how the game was rigged for weaker players because sports ball isn't a real game. Anemone comes over. I think you did well, she says. Good work out there. Rex goes to give a high five, but she looks towards where Vase disappeared and shakes her head. Anemone, I'm so disappointed in who you become. Like, honestly. That would be 59. A couple more of those and we'll get a perk for bravery, so I might as well keep doing that. 1, 2. I think 2 if we do good. 59, 62. No, we'll need to get maybe a card that gives us +1 to a skill on challenge win. And then we'll need 2 more, because I want to spend the last one in command, just in case. Okay, nothing here. Back to the pitch. All your practicing has come down to this, the biggest brawl of the entire game of sports ball. No, the greatest matchup ever seen on the soil of Vertumna. It's Helios versus Stratos for the first ever Kombucha Cup. Aw, that's cool. I like how it's the Kombucha Cup. You managed to get a few Stratos kids back for the big game. Anemone even takes some time off from her grueling training regimen, lured by the prospect of whooping some Helios butt. The stands are packed with spectators. You wish Calm could have been here to see it. Besides Anemone, who should join your team? I don't think Tangent really plays... Oh, no, yeah, she was pretty good at it. Or, not Tangent, Marz. Yeah, we'll take Marz. Marz is a little rusty now that she's a hollow jockey politician, but she still has that killer instinct. You know she makes an asset to any team. Between her and Anemone, you're going full offense. 106, okay. No special things. Value is wild. That's a good one. I need to get rid of that card as soon as possible. Value is wild. 21. 26 even. Okay. We're getting that 5 from that. Plus 1 skill on challenge win. We need that. 4, 28, and then we're gonna have to get a 52 out of this. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. That was probably a good idea. 8, 5, 4, 4, 4, 35, eh? $38 now. $39. 41. We can push through for like most of our stress. Can we get this any higher? Try for a Hail Mary and just redraw the whole thing, but I've already used all my other collectibles, so we might as well just push through. Gave us toughness for that, not bravery. That's unfortunate. Yes, there's no time for losing. There's no time for losing, 'cause we are the champions of Vertumna. You accept the Kombucha Cup on behalf of your team and immediately give it to Anemone in honor of her brother. She tears up a little as you lift her up and parade her around the pitch and tries to hide it as tears of joy. That's a cool card. The Helios team takes their loss pretty hard. They've all rallied behind Vase. "You're a bunch of jokers," he says. "There's no way you untalented colony losers could beat a team of the most elite soldiers on the planet." The Helios mutters their agreement, and Vase continues. "I don't know what I expected from a bunch of criminals. Of course you cheat at your own dumb made-up game. What do you think this is? Freaking Calball? Cal Tag? The game from Calvin and Hobbes that they make up and constantly change the rules on." Marz is having none of that. She marches right up to Vase, seeming to match his height even without heels. That's my girl. "Oh, is the sad little baby man upset he lost a game?" She teases him, which only makes him more mad. "Get good, losers. I don't have to cheat to beat you, or anyone else." You put down Anemone. She clutches the cup awkwardly, unsure whether to side with Vase or her childhood friends. The Helios kids are clearly agitated, as are your teammates. Only Rex seems to be holding it together on the other side, hanging around near the edges and trying not to engage. Pumped up from the adrenaline of the win, your awareness narrows to just the people on the pitch. The adults have noticed that tensions are about to boil over. You have the sudden intrusive thought of smashing Vase right in his stupid mouth before anyone could stop you. What do? They'd win. I'm sorry to say, in a brawl, they would win. Ignore them. Ah! Well, I guess it's a good thing we told our mom to shut up, because that just gave us some fucking loyalty. It's not loyalty if I know that I'm gonna get my ass kicked. It doesn't feel great to have your victory marred by these buttheads, but walking away is the smartest choice. You parade the kombucha cup around some more and leave the Helio team to lick their wounds in peace. Feels good to have a win though, even if just in sports ball. You sleep a little easier tonight. We only got 3 bravery out of that. Ugh. Yeah, we need 4 more. If we do it again, we'd probably have enough. Especially if we get another +1 on challenge win, when it's not actually like a special event and it's just a normal... Oh, but again, that would just be for toughness, so no, we literally can't. Okay, we'd have to do sports ball twice more. I think... I know it's a little bit of a waste, but I'm going to rest up now. So that hopefully I can forget that one of those stupid memories. I want both of those. Let me pick. You suck. That's fine. And now we will do command. We'll get our crystal, then we'll run into command. And we'll see how this year ends. Thank you. Nothing over here. You know, I'm kind of curious. I want to check something. Yeah, we have to re-unlock sneaking out at glow every time. So when I do the Transcendence life, I'm going to basically have to replicate my first life in that I'll spend most of it exploring. That way we can get to it as quickly as possible. It's a pretty odd oh, yeah, okay, that's not new. 6, 5, 5, 2, and 1. Really? Interesting. 2, 5, 5, 5, 6. It's a little bit better. I guess we can push through for 5. Why not? We could have gotten that, apparently. Is this the week-long war or the 2-week-long war? Shelter in your quarters. Oh, you know, our defense is down because of me, because I made that meme video. Governor Lum is so confident in the colony's defense these days that there aren't even designated emergency shelters, so your room is the safest place to be. Yup. Keeps going. Keeps going. We're going to join Marz and Tang, which I think we did before. 4 more days pass. 6th day of the siege. 6-day siege. Okay, our defense didn't matter. People are getting a little fed up with Lum. We have some spooky dooky dreams. Okay. Things are probably going to start moving now. There's only a few more years of life left. We only got 2 cards last year. Wow. We did kind of mostly just pass the year away. Anyways, that is a new quiet and the start of a new year, so that is where we're going to leave it. Thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun. If you want to see more content like this and all the cool stuff we've got coming in the future, be sure to subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom, all that good stuff. And I will see you all next time for some more I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Bye-bye.